Good morning, children. Hope everyone are doing well. So today we will discuss about 8th class assignment 18th dated. Our topic today is cell, the basic unit of life. Discovery of cell. In this we will discuss about an activity observing human cheek cell. So in this assignment we have 5 questions. So we will discuss one by one. So the first question, what do you observe? Cheek cells under microscope. So what do you observe cheek cells under microscope? Human cheek cell consists of cytoplasm, nucleus and cell membrane. So what is cytoplasm? What is nucleus? So I'll discuss. So when you take, this is a cell structure. In the cell structure, the outermost layer, the outermost covering is known as cell membrane. In the middle of the structure of your cell, you'll find some circular spot. So this circular spot is red in color. We'll say this as nucleus. So this structure is nothing but nucleus. In this cell structure, we find some of the fluid-like substance which is floating inside the cell. So this fluid-like substance is cytoplasm. So human cheek cell consists of cell membrane, nucleus and cytoplasm. So next question. Who first saw nucleus in epithelial cells in 18th century? The first description of nucleus in epithelial cells was given by a scientist, Felix Fontana, in the year 1730 to 1805. So the first description of nuclei in epithelial cells was given by Felix Fontana in 1730 to 1805. So next question. What precautions you will observe while preparing a temporary slide of your cheek cell? So first, wash your mouth cleanly. Take a plastic spoon or wooden spoon. Now scrub your inner surface of your cheek cell. So this is your cheek. So scrub the inner surface of your cheek cell and don't scrub your cheek cell so hard so that it may cause injury to your buccal cavity. So these are the precautions you will take while observing a temporary slide. So first point, wash your mouth clean, scrub your cheek slowly. Don't scrub your cheek so hard so that it may cause injury to your buccal cavity. So these are the precautions you will observe while preparing a temporary slide. So next question. How did Robert Brown observe nucleus? So how did Robert Brown observe nucleus? So Robert Brown, in observing epidermal cells in orchid leaves, he noticed some of the circular spot is present inside the cell, and he said that this circular spot is somewhat different or a peculiar from other surrounding areas, and he noted that this circular spot is present in other cells as well. So Brown claimed this structure as an integral part of the nucleus and called it as the nucleus. So the circular spot which is present inside the cell plays a very important role, and so when you take this cell structure, so as we discussed before, the center of the structure is having a red color spot. So this is nucleus. So this structure, Robert Brown observed this in orchid leaves, and he claimed this structure as integral part of the cell. So when we discuss about this structure of nucleus, the main points are Robert Brown observed this cells in orchid leaves, and he thought that this is an opaque substance than the surrounding areas, and he observed this in other cells as well. So Robert Brown claimed this structure in the cell and called it as nucleus. So next question. How do you prepare a slide of your own cheek cell? So this is your slide. So this is the slide you can observe. So this is the glass plate. When you observe this, so it will look like this, a glass plate. So how do you prepare a slide of your own cheat cell? First, wash your mouth clean. Take a plastic spoon or a wooden spoon. Scrap your inner surface. Now take the scrapings, put a drop of water and place it on a slide. Now cover this slide with a cover slip and place this slide under microscope. Right? So first wash your mouth. Clean. Take the scrapings. Place on a drop of water. Place this on a slide. Now cover the slide with cover slip. Now place this slide under microscope and observe the structure. So these are the 5 questions in this assignment. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you once again.